In this episode, man, we're working on the bends. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. SoBoom! SoBoom! It's too low to get out the other way. SoBoom! 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 Man, so what we got to do is change this oil pan. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I ran over like a concrete slab on the highway the other day and busted the freaking oil pan. So we're in the process of taking it off, man. Couple things that we have to do. Is we have to remove the downpipe so we can get it this way and down, because it goes over the oil pan. That's the end of the oil pan right there. So it goes over and then down. Oh. Underneath, we got a bolt here, We got these bolts. See if we get a better angle of it there. Got a bolt here, one here that has to be removed. This bracket, which is right directly behind the oil pan, we got to remove this bracket, three bolts, so we can drop that out the way and get to the bolts around the oil pan. Also, we have to remove the belt. I don't really know how to do the belt as I'm making this video. I will be figuring that out here shortly. Update time, man. We got the belt off. We have the exhaust moved out of the way. I gotta clean up under here. We went ahead and removed the flange that was right there so we can just move the exhaust. So we can move the exhaust completely out of the way. Now, in the video that I watched, you're supposed to remove this bracket right here. But when I moved it out the way, there is a bolt. That bolt right there is behind this guy. So I don't really exactly know how I'm going to get a tool in there. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get a tool in there. So that's where I'm at with it right now, is trying to figure that out. But everything is ready to come out. Whoo! We got the oil pan out, man. That took a lot more finessing than I thought it was going to take. I ended up using this guy, my file, to file right here. So you see this little button joint right here? I had to grind it off. This little button joint, it was just like that on here. And I had to kind of grind it down because the pan was getting hung up on it. But other than that though, and it's a bolt. Where the bracket at? So this is the bracket. This bolt right here. When the oil pan is here, you see my finger? When the oil pan is here, it's hard to get something in there. So I had to use a 1/4 inch 8 milli to get in there with an extension, and I just barely grabbed onto it to get that bolt out. You see how far I had to drop the exhaust. So we're out. I'm gonna go order the new oil pan. We're gonna clean this up and reinstall. And there we have it. We are back installed. Got the new oil pan installed. As you can see, we got the exhaust hooked back up. One thing I have to share is that bolt in there. I used this combination to get in there, which is a quarter inch 8 milli, and it got up in there. But we got all the bolts in, man, and got the exhaust back on. So you take your a stud. I got a head stud, and you put your bolt right there, and you get your pry tool in there. Kind of hard to do it and hold the phone at the same time, but you get the tool in there, you put it on the pulley, and you kind of do one of these motions, and it pulls the pulley and allow you to get the belt off. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is where my journey ends and starts. She's locked up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 2016 CLA 250 with a busted oil pan and now a seized motor. Stay tuned, doing a motor swap. And until next time, turn one. Peace.